staying in misalignment has a huge cost. It matters that we pay attention to the direction that we're going, because doing nothing is not neutral. It's not a case of if I do nothing, I'll be fine. If you do nothing, there is a real cost. The cost is a quiet erosion of your judgment. The longer you stay where you shouldn't be, the numb you get to the environment, the numb your judgment get. You just don't care. You lose your edge. You lose your sense of creativity and all of that because you're disconnected. Your soul is disconnected, right? You just follow policies. You just follow rules and regulations. And there is a deeper moral cost to this, disconnected from using our own ethical standards to do the work that we're doing because we're just in survival mode. There is also burnout because you're spending so much mental load in facilitating, oh, I don't want to be here. You want to hold your emotions. There's also responsibility sliding in, where you see a system that is going against everything you stand for, that's even going against who you are, your values, who you are as a person, perhaps even your race and the way you are and the way you work. And rather than looking at the system, or when you complain or you question the system, the response is always, go do some more training. You're the one that's not up to par. It's always you. It's not the system. Let's not even look at the system, because if it's working for 80% of the people, you're the 20%, then there must be something wrong with that 20%. Then there's survival replacing coherence. It's this sense that, you know what? I need to do what I have to do. You can do that for a short period of time, but you're not meant to stay in survival forever. You don't thrive in survival. You get by in survival. And there's a calcification that happens to your soul in survival. This is not where we flourish. Creativity doesn't happen in survival. Innovation doesn't happen in survival. It's a coping mechanism. We're not meant to stay in a space of coping for a long period of time. And also, when we stay in a place of misalignment, the inner critic begins to fill in the systemic gap. Our own internal voice begins to mirror the voice of the system that we're in. We start to question ourselves. Our confidence goes down. We second guess every step that we want to take because we're not being challenged. We're not seeing ourselves win. So there is a cost to being misaligned. It's almost like getting washed and clean and going back in the mud again. So in other words, realignment is essential. It is important when you do the inner work to realign yourself with the outer work to make sure that you are indeed where you're supposed to be.